And what kind of application we are going to build?
We are going to build a new account opening process. Let's say you have a customer is a banking website where
Mhm.
you might request for a new account to be created, maybe loan
Okay.
account, maybe.
Then in that case, from the as a end customer, I think we need the personal details like the first name, last name, email ID, those things we require to create a new account.
Right. So first of all, you need the customer information, right?
Yeah,
You
custom
need the
information. Yeah.
customer information where you can say, okay, this customer is already onboarded. Maybe we can come to the adding a new customer, but let's say we have a customer and then we wanted to create a new account for them, right? All
Yeah.
right. And your customer may also have some existing accounts. But first of all, we need the customer details, right? So there could be a possibility that your company might have your existing database from where you can pull the customer information, or it's a fresh application and they wanted to build a new data set, altogether new table and all. So we can create a new table and use the customer details. Right. So we need a first thing is that customer information. Then how do we start? In Appian, the practice environment that Appian has given to us, they have not given the admin, this database access, right? So we cannot create a table directly to the system. But Appian has given you a feature where by using that feature, we can simply create the table in the backend and use it. You don't have to have the access and open the database and open create it. Now, the whole training, I mean, the demo classes that we talk about that how Appian is very fast, you know. So if you think about an example, like if you want to build this application in maybe Java or a Python, you will need to spend maybe a day or two to design an interface, maybe a day or two to design the connection between the database, maybe a day or two you need to create, some table. If you're very good, you might be able to do it in a week, right? You will be able to work with the customer information, to add the customer details, to see the customer details, to update the customer details, to delete the customer details, right? All this UI, all this database connection, if you are very good at coding, you might be able to complete it in a maybe week or maybe in 2 or 3 days. In Appian, you can do it in like minutes. That's how the Appian is very faster. Okay, so how do we do that? Let's say. So we are going to create, this is the application that we built the other day, right? We talk about the application new account opening process application we created from by using the new application. And by default, it created 7 objects. We talk about all the 7 objects, what kind of use it is, and these are the groups which is used for security. So if you go and check the security of this application also, um, it has uses the users and administrator group as a security, and also it has given this here. So user has a viewer role, admin has the admin role. And then they have created this folder structure where you can go and create the objects. All right. So to start with this customer details, what is the first object we need to create is called record. As I talk about, right, Appian record is the backbone of Appian development. Most of the things you can do it by using Appian record. Okay, so Appian record, the name. So by default, you see the NAO, new account opening process, the prefix it is taking, and then we can have customer, the name, right? Um, maybe ABC Bank customers, right? As a create. So once you create a new record, right, it will ask for the security. And then I'm saying, okay, the user who is going to be part of NAO users group will have the viewer role, and then the NAO administrator group will have the admin role. Now the end users who will be our using our application, we will have to add those users to our users group. Okay, I'll save this.
Just one thing. I'm
Mhm.
audible.
Yeah, you are
Yeah. Okay. So just one thing. So normally by default, this two group get created. One is the viewer, second is the administrator. Do
right.
we have some separate other groups, or as a
Right.
user, can we create more groups where we can
Right.
do some security option? Like if Ravi want to join our team, then maybe you have access for the developer, but you can't change the management role. For example, if I'm a
Right.
customer, so
Right.
maybe you want to upgrade my profile, so you can't change it, but only the administrator group can change it. But in your case, you can just change some layout, something. So
Right.
maybe
Right.
okay. So we have it. Okay.
So you can create more groups, and then these are the roles we have. We have administrator, editor, viewer, and deny. Let's see if I want to especially mention that you should not have this record access, then I will
Mm-hmm.
use your group and then or maybe your name and then I will put as a deny.
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
Right? Yeah. All right. So once we create a new record, we'll get this page where you can say, let's get started and let us talk about your data. So where the data is right now, we do not have any data. We do not have any customer table. Nothing is there, right? So we need to do it from the scratch. So I'll just click on the tell us about your data, and then you see it says the database. Four options they have given. The database, processes, Salesforce, and web services. Right. So what they have done is, hmm, one second. There was one more option. It used to come that to build us from the scratch, and we need to have this option that's not bringing up here. Maybe they have upgraded something. Give me one second. Let me reshare. Can anyone have you created your account already in Appian community? Can you try to open this and see if you are getting this option creating from the scratch? Last Friday I checked, it was there. Krishna, have you created your Appian profile?
I have it. I'm logging in.
Okay. Yeah. How about
Mm,
you guys? Sandeep and Prem, did you have logged into your Appian community?
No, sir, I haven't.
No.
You know how to do that?
No, I don't know.
Okay, can you just do it right away? Click on the, if you are using your laptop, just type Appian community and then search for it and then go and do sign up.
Sure, sure.
Okay.
I'll give you the URL in the chat. That's the problem with the practice environment. They keep changing it. I given the URL in the chat.
Can you see my screen? Let me
Yeah,
just
I can
know.
see it there.
Okay, so now I'm here
Go to
and
your, yeah, go to your designer.
that's why I'm searching because there was an option to go designer here, but I'm not able to find it now.
Okay.
There's some option in here when it says just say just go to designer, but now I'm not able to see that one, so that's why it's a bit confusing.
No, you are on the community page, right? Go to profile.
Okay. Ah, here, access environment.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
Discussion is not profile now. Okay.
Right.
Uh-oh. We did this one last time, but again I'm going by just asking
Uh,
me.
you can skip it.
Yeah. By everything I can finish it. Build your
Right.
first app.
No, no. Click on Appian Designer. That will take you to
Okay.
the learning.
Okay. This one. Um, what is this? Document Academy. Okay, we should be here. Yep. So I
So
click the
if you
closer this
have
one.
created a new application or not, then create a new application.
Yep. I'll just do it now. I'll say online food order. Um, FF. Okay. System should have something. I'll go on the create side. Yep. These two we will and everything is there. Let me see. Music system is virtual play plan your application, which are onboarding the customer
Right.
service.
No, that's fine. Just go to your build
Yeah,
on the
this
left
one.
hand side. Yeah, the third
Yeah,
option.
third option. Okay. Let's close this one. Am I on the third option? Yeah, I'm staying here.
It's learning.
And now we should go for the new and go for the record type.
Right. Right.
And I can give anything. Okay. So
Always try to use your prefix. Okay.
yeah. So sorry. It's O and then food type. So,
Uh,
E and O.
all right. I got this page. Okay. You just try it. Click on the next. Tell us about your data. Right. You see this
A1.
open, right? No, no, no. This below, above one. I want to start from the scratch.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's yeah. Mhm.
Right. Yeah. So, okay. Let me share back my screen now. Yeah. This is
Okay.
what I also got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Got it.
right. So to build a new table and all right, we need this to be available. All right. Okay. So you can see my screen now, right? So we
Yeah.
created this annual customer record, and now we wanted to create a record for a customer. However, we wanted to create the table from the scratch. So what I'll do is now I'll go and say, tell us about your data. Now I'm able to see this. I want to start from the scratch. Once you select this and hit the next, it says, now there are two things. It says that create a data model. We are going to create a data model, and by default, whenever you logs in, Appian will assign you a work ID. So for me, that this is my work ID. Okay. So for you, you might have some other work ID, and then they will create a data store for you as a connected system to that we can create a table for us. So you just click on the next, and now it will tell you that okay, you want to create a table for a customer. Here are some predefined fields. If you want, let it be there, or if you want, you can delete it as well. So you have given the delete icon as well. But now for the ID, you cannot delete it because Appian record is saying that you must have an ID column. If you want, you can change the name. You can have, let's say, um, customer ID. You can change that name. That's totally fine. But it should be a number integer, and then it should be a primary key. So by default, Appian will give it to you. And let's say if you want to have this column created by, created on, modified by, modified on, and so you may have it. But now we need a few more columns. So let's say I'm going to add a columns, new fields. Maybe I want to, let's say I want to create 5 columns. I click on add. Now why I click on this plus icon and not click on here? Because if you click in here, it will create the columns below to this. But I wanted this to be the last column, so I just click here. So whenever you want to add the column, you can just click along the plus icon, it will click below to that. Okay, so I'm going to have column called first name. It's going to be type of text. I'm going to have middle name. Again, it's going to be text, last name, and then we can have email. Then we can have DOB. DOB, I can change it to the date. Now let's say we have a few more columns. What else it could be? Tell me, guys. We can have PAN
Phone
number,
number.
right? So PAN number, phone number, and is active. So 3. What else? Let's say we go for 3 at least. So I'm gonna have mobile. It's gonna be text because we might be using +91 and all. And then we can have PAN. It can be numeric, so it will be text as well. And then we have is active. Now, is active is kind of Boolean, right? So I'm gonna use a Boolean, true or false. What else? Are you missing any other column?
Signature maybe.
Signature. You want to create store an image and a photo.
Yeah.
Else, what else? What else? Okay, we'll see. If you need more, we can do that. So these are the fields we are going to create in the backend, and then in the backend we will have all this data. I hit next. Now, when we hit next, right, what Appian record will do is that it will try to find, do we have any other record to be created? And this is the relationship feature that we wanted to introduce. But I won't use the existing relationship because we won't learn then how it works. We'll try to use our own relationship feature and see how it works. And we have talked about the relationship, what it is basically. It's a concept of a view. In a view, what you do, you join 2 or 3 tables and then you get a combined uh, data view, right? So same thing you can do it in the event recorder. So right now, whatever it is suggesting, I'm not going to use that. I'll just say delete those relationship, and I hit next. Right now, it will give you the one more view. Let's see whatever you have is here. Now it has also one column button called create table. Check this checkbox. Why we need? Because we want to create the table into my database. And you can see your script as well. Once you click on this pivot database script, what it will do, it will download a file for you, SQL file, where you can go and see the create statement of a table. Let me show you. Come on. Okay. Let me share my screen for this. So this is a statement that Appian has generated, and we can use this statement to execute it later on if you want it. Okay. Now let me go back to the Appian. So I saw this thing, and then I hit on the save changes. When I hit the save changes, what happens is gonna be there that record type successfully updated. Again, if you want, you can download your database script again from here, or you can simply click on close. Now what happens? Once you do that, it will create a table into the backend, and along with that, it will also create a Appian record for you. Okay. Now let me see here. Now I have configured few things. So when we configure those things, we will be able to see the cloud database. Now we are able to see the cloud database. What's the name of that record? NAO customer. And in the query, we have seen that it also created the table on that name. So if you are able to see my screen, I open the database from by going here, right? Cloud database, by cloud database and my work ID. Now, if you search here, if you expand these, come on, I am able to see a table called NAO customer, and it has all the columns that we created, right? We didn't create a table by our own. Appian record has created our table. Any questions so far, guys?
Increase, right? Later we can increase the number of columns, I mean the
Right,
attributes and
definitely. Yes,
yeah.
yes, you can
Okay.
do that. You can definitely do that. If you go
And
to this one, right,
mhm, modify this
you can
field.
have modify record fields. If you see modify record fields, if you have made any changes directly to the database, right,
Mm-hmm.
there's a possibility that user might go and add a column directly to the table. If you do that, then that column will be listed here without check. So you need to open your record and you need to check it, and then you have to save it.
Okay, so we have to make from the APN side. I mean, from the this record type side, not from the database
No,
side.
no, that's one thing. Database side. If you want to do it from the data, I mean from the record side, then you can add a new field from here. So both options are available. If you add a new column in your database side,
Mm-hmm.
then in Appian you will see that new column added in the record, but the checkbox will not be checked. You need to go and check the checkbox in your first option,
Manually. Okay.
right?
Okay. Got it.
In your first option. here, map record fields, right? And if you want to create a new record, new column from the data, from the record to Appian, you can simply click on modify source. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Now what Appian record, how it looks like? You can see that after the name, there's a small icon. If you click on that, it will open the page into the tempo. You see the tempo suite is there. Here we have this customer records. Right now it is blank. Now what comes with additional with the record? You see, it has given you one view where you can see all your list of the records that is available. We didn't have created any UI so far. We just created the Appian record. Along with that, it gives you the search feature. Along with that, it will also give you the download feature, filter, and then refresh. And with this UI, where you can see all those columns listed here. If you want to add or remove column from this, let's say I don't want to see that modified column, simply go to your Appian record and click on the list. Once you click on the list, it will open the view of your record grid that you are able to see here. And then if you click on the edit the list, all those columns that you are able to see there is available in this place. Let's say I want to delete modified by, simply mouse over here and click on delete. This modified is gone. Now I want to display my DOB and PAN in capital. The label is in capital. Simply go here and click this small arrow icon. You will be able to configure it. I want to say PAN in capital and then DOB. I want DOB in capital. So whatever changes we will do it here, it will display here. Hit on OK and then save the changes. And refresh this page. So modified is gone, DOB and PAN is gone capital. Okay. Any questions till here, guys? Right now we don't have any data because we just created the table. So we are not getting it. But any questions so far? We'll see how to add the data.
No, good.
Yeah,
No.
good. All right. Now what do we need first? We need a capability to have where we can go and add a customer directly, right? From this record page. So what I'm going to do is that on my record page, we have another option called actions. Now you can either create your own process models, you can create your own interface and configure it here. Or if you want to use the capability of the Appian record to do everything for you, you can simply say generate record action or record action manually. So I don't want to go with the manual. We will see the manual approach when we design a record for us. I just wanted to show you how Appian record is capable of doing everything by its own. We will go with the generate record actions. Now, before doing this, how many objects we have in our application? We have 8 objects, right? Now, let's say what Appian does. I'm saying that I want to create an action for create, update, and delete. I will uncheck update and delete. We'll do it one by one. I just saying that design an action for me where I can go and create a new customer, right? So I just select the create and hit the generate button and just wait for a few seconds. If you want how long it is going to take, so it's running here. You can see the small bar is going on. So what Appian is doing in the backend? Appian is generating all the objects for you. It is developing the interface for you. It is developing the process model for you, and it is configuring the action here. So when it will get completed, you will be able to see a new action has been configured here with the name of new customer, and a process model also you can see it designed here. So if you go and inside the application and refresh it, there was initially 8 items. Now if you refresh it, now we have 10 items. So these 2 items were got created by Appian itself. Now how the item will look like? We'll see the configuration later on. No worries for that. Now if you refresh this page, now we have an option called new customer. So what happens? Let's click on that. Right? See, this is a UI that Appian has built for us. It's saying first name. Let's say I'm gonna put okay. I'll say is active, yes, and then I hit the create button. You see, in within a minute, we are able to create an UI and process model, and I'm able to see this record. So is this record is also in our database table? Let's check that. I have an entry, right? So how quickly we are now able to add a record to the database table without writing a single line of code. So for now, till now, we haven't written a single line of code, and we have this application ready for us where we can create a UI for this customer, and then we can, have a view of list of the customer here, and we can see it. Now, what else Appian can do? I'm going to add a few more customers. Okay. Right. Now, let's say I want to filter something. I want to filter Kumar. You know, you see, it gave me the record where I'm filtering with the Kumar. It didn't even ask for me, do you want to filter in the first name, middle name, or last name? So this search feature that Appian gives to you is a global search. It can do the search in any of the column. So let's say I'm going to column the search with this one. I got this record. And how quick is that? Without writing a single line of code, we are able to see all those things. Now, what happens? What additional feature Appian comes with? Initially, we had to write a lot of code just to download the data to our Excel sheet. Now, you simply see the option here, click on that. Done. The record has been downloaded to your Excel sheet. Let me show you. You see this? What's the record name? When you have downloaded it? What are the IDs? What the first name? All the columns that we have on the UI, I'm able to see it without writing a single line of code. And that's the reason Appian is very famous with the customers, because it is very, very fast as compared to any other technology. Right? Is that clear? Any question? How much line of code we have written to achieve this?
0.
Zero, nothing.
Right. Now let's say you are searching for a country record, right? And then you belongs to the country, let's say India. So every time you have to come and then you have to type India, and then you have to start looking for that record, okay? Which is kind of irritating, because I'm specific to India. Right? So whenever I log in, I should see the record with the India. In our case, let's say I want to see the result where the middle name is Kumar, you know. I always only care about this result, so I should not see other things. What I can do, you can simply filter once and then go to the manage filters and then say save filter as, and I'll give the name as Kumar and save it. Now what happens whenever we log in, it will give me the by default Kumar. If you want to uncheck it, definitely you can simply click on here and it will give you all the list. But whenever you will log in, it will give you the predefined filter for you ready with the Kumar, or maybe whatever criteria you have. So those are the options are also available where you can simply go and apply some more filters. And it's not like only one, you can have n number of filters here based on your thing. Right? And then we have a refresh, just to refresh your page. If you have something getting delay or something like that, you can click on refresh and it will fetch the data. And if you go to the database, all those entries that we created have an entry here. No write, no code, nothing, but we have everything ready. So what Appian gives to you whenever we design, it creates an interface for us. So is it like, let's say I'm going to click on this interface. Is it like whatever Appian has given to me, I cannot modify? Will it be a good option? No, it's not a good option, right? Because Appian is powerful because it also allows you to do the customization. And that's why it's a low code tool, not a no code tool. So in the no code, you will not be allowed to do the customization. However, in Appian, you will be able to do the customization. Let's say for an example, small thing, I want to make this DOB in capital, this pen in capital. So what I can do? I can simply go and open this interface. Click on this field and then change the label here. And save it. Now, if you go here and click on the new customer, I think it's not been saved. It's there. If you want to change the layout itself, if you want to have in 3 different columns, you can also do that. So because it allows you to do the modification, so you can do the modification as you want. And if, as I talked in the first class, interface has 2 layouts, design and expression. In the design, you can see all these things and you can do the drag and drop here from this option and you can configure this. If you want to see the code, you can simply go to the expression mode and then you will be able to see the code designed for your interface. Don't look out for the code now because you will be might be getting, oh my god, this is 178 line of code, how do I write it? It's very easy. Once you will start working, you will be able to understand. But this is the code that Appian has built for us. Right? And what is the meaning of this star marks?
Mandatory.
Mandatory. So star marks, Appian has also make sure that, you know, whenever if you try to click on create without providing the value, all this validation that you are seeing it here is the out of box feature of Appian. You do not have to write a code for it. It will, you just say, I want this field to be mandatory, and Appian will make sure that whenever you hit the submit button, if it does not have the field doesn't have the value, it will throw the validation message saying that a value is required.
Okay.
These are all out of box feature. Okay. Question. Is Appian fast now? Do you feel that?
Yes.
Yeah, it's too fast.
Right. And it also created a process model for us, right? So if you see this process model, and don't worry, we will create this process model from the beginning. But I'm just going to walk you through that how it created. So this is the process model that Appian has built, and then it has the interface configured here. And based on the action, if I click on submit, then it will take this path. If I click on cancel, it will take this path. All the things is here, and Appian has built this process model for us, and it is writing the data to the record. This is a smart service that it has used.
Okay. Just one thing regarding the we created one interface for adding the new customer. So by default, I mean, as of now, we use the APN defined one, but in future we are gonna create our own because the GUI what we saw it was really it's not a I mean, like a company standard. It's just something like a a college by class by has created something. So
Right,
right. So we are in future we are going to create our own for that.
right, right. So we will be doing that. I'm just wanted to show you that how Appian is capable of doing the works within the minutes.
Yeah.
So this is what we did for So now what you see, this is a list of the customer. Now let's say we have a record where we have might be 50 columns, right? So it's not a good idea to display all the 50 columns in the one grid, right?
Yeah.
Then how do I want if I want to see the more information of a particular record, then I should see a summary page where I can see all those pages. Now, do I need to design a summary page? No. You simply go here, open the record, right? Go to the views, and it's a generate record view. So I click on the generate record view. And how many objects we have now? We have 10 objects. I'm going to say generate record view. Customer all fields. Yes, I want all fields of the customer. I hit next. What's the name you want to say? Summary. By default, it should be the first name in the summary. So I click on summary and I hit next. It says that a new interface will be get created with the name of this by the Appian, and this folder will be get updated because we are saving that interface to that folder. Just hit the close button. Now if I go to my Appian and refresh this, we have 11 items because this interface is got created. And how we can see that? Just save the changes, go to our customer record, refresh the page, right? Click any one of them here on the link that has given. It will open the summary page for you. So this page was get designed by Appian itself. We didn't write a code. Now, can we do the modification? Yes, we can do the modification. Right? Now, let's say I want to update this customer. By mistake, I have given wrong mobile number. So we want what? Update feature. What we can do? Go to the Appian record, go to the action, generate the record action, and this time I'll select update. Hit the generate. So what Appian is going to create in the backend now? It is going to create one process model for updating the data and another process model interface for making the view in the edit mode. So now it's created. You see update customer is there now. If I go here and refresh the page, go to the related action, update customer. If you go and see the objects, we had 11. Now we have, what to say, 13. So we see this update customer, click on that. It will open the form in the editable mode. Let's say I want to change the mobile number. By mistake, I given 5. It should be 6. Hit the save. Done. If you go to the summary, it has been changed. If you go to the record, sorry, to the customer, it's been changed to 6. Right? Quickly, we didn't write. Still, we haven't written a single line of code, and we have this thing ready with us. Right? Any questions, guys, so far?
No.
No.
Just one thing in the customer now my filter showing as a Kumar. I mean we just add the update one, right? On the
Right.
so this one my filter is also coming from that only.
You can see my screen.
No. And on the customer heading, if you see the below, it says my filter is Kumar. So I remember we create some filter, but we didn't ask to show it.
No, if you create any filter, it will by default it will be all listed here.
Okay. So it will filter name also will display because my filter name
Right.
was Kumar.
Because we given the name as
Okay.
a Kumar filter name, right? So that
Yeah,
will
yeah.
So if you click on that, it will filter it. You don't have to type it.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Questions, guys? This is the biggest reason that Appian is very famous with the customers, because it's really very fast. If you don't have any question, then how many of you have already created your Appian committee credentials? If not, if you have any issues, do let me know. We can do it right away.
I already have it, so I'll start practicing.
Great.
I'm creating one. Yeah.
If you have any issues, Sandeep, do let us know, or if you will be able to do it.
Yeah. I'm creating. Just give me a minute.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, VN Krishna? Have you created your credentials?
No, Ravi, I need to create it.
Yeah, please do that.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you will be lagging behind right now.
Yeah. Is there any link to? I mean, actually, I missed
Yeah.
it.
Okay, no, I'll give it again.
Yes.
First of all, you go and sign up in this. I give it in the chat.
Okay. Give me a second.
Yeah. No.
Should I
I'm in
need?
designer page
Uh,
now.
Sorry. Should I need to sign in here?
Do you need to what? Sorry.
The screen
Yeah.
screen is not visible. Bal B and Krishna, you have to share the screen.
Yeah. Log in mobile. I
Okay.
just log.
So log into your system, and then when you go create a profile, go to your my profile, and then from there you can see access environment. Meanwhile, Sandeep, if you want to share a screen,
Yes. Yeah. Once let me know. Is my screen visible?
yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. Okay. Now I have to hit that new application, right?
Right, you need to hit the new
I have
application.
this.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this one
You can give
is-
any name,
yeah.
maybe new account opening, the one that we are doing. You can use that.
Okay. Shall I new account open? Okay. Okay. Description you can leave it like this.
Better to go with a description of what is this is about, right? This application is about.
This is my past account opening. Something. Yeah. Just this. Yeah.
Yeah, Krishna, can you
Click on create.
assist? Yeah, I click on create.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What does say button? On your left hand side, you can see there are 5 options, right? So out of those 5 options, click on the third one.
Yes. Okay. Build. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Here you can go and new, and then you can start creating your record. Now, if you
Oh,
can you click can you, can you click on your navigation icon, the 9 squares that you see on the right top corner?
this one. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so you are not able to see the database, right? So next to that,
Yeah.
you have your profile. Can you click on your profile?
Okay.
Right. Click
Yes.
on profile.
Okay.
Now you need to select your instance in the India instance. Scroll,
Okay. Yeah.
scroll now. No.
This.
Can you go to the top?
Okay. Yeah.
Go to the
Records and
navigation
settings.
icon. The navigation icon,
This one.
right?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
go to the last option, community edition home.
Okay. Yes.
You can
Okay.
select your
Now
instance
selected.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it will ask for a few questions. Just answer these questions.
Would you like to start shadows?
Self-employed. Put the self-employed.
Oh, okay. Should
That's
I go
fine.
back or?
No, no,
That's
okay, you
fine.
can
Oh,
do just keep anything.
okay. Calling a workspace. Uh, yeah. Continue.
After this, can you help me to log in or else I'll.
Skip it. Yeah,
Yes,
sure.
doing right.
Just
Uh,
skip it.
okay, okay, okay.
Skip,
Skip
skip.
it. Yeah, 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 skip it. Okay.
I agree to the terms and then use.
Okay, got it. I agree and then finish.
Right. Now you close your home editions that you have opened earlier, the tabs, and refresh it, and then you will be able to close those.
Okay, this one also.
Yeah,
Okay,
close everything.
okay, okay.
The previous one, the home
This
page.
one also.
No, 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 the home page.
This one. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Now just
Now
refresh it.
you can below you can see Appian Designer. Okay, yeah, refresh if you want. Not an issue.
Okay. Yeah.
The Appian Designer you can see in the below, right?
Yes, this one also. Yeah.
Yeah, click on
Acha,
that.
okay, this one, right? This
Anything is
one.
fine. Yeah, click on that.
Okay.
Now go to your navigation icon and see are you able to see a database or not. Maybe it will come after some time, but yeah, you will be able to
Okay.
do it. Okay. If
Okay.
not,
This
if
is
you
not.
cannot see the database thing right, then what you do, you again go to your community edition home, the last option, and then see if you have given the
Yeah.
proper
Okay.
answering for all of them. Okay.
Acha, okay, got it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
Yep. You can now share your screen. Then Game Krishna, you wanted to do this?
Can you see my screen, right?
I can. Did you sign up?
Sorry?
Did you sign up in this?
No, no, I didn't sign up, so I just need to.
So you click on the sign in register, no?
Should I
So
need to?
below, no, below you can see an option called register now. Eh,
Okay.
Just set your one of your authorization, multi-factor authorization. Any one of is fine.
Should I need to?
So either you can go and sign up your thing, and then either you can add it. So you might have received a code to your email address.
I didn't get any mail.
You see the option called send again, the top.
Oh shit. It's went to the wrong mail, I guess. Oh, shit. Is there any other option? Because I have given wrong email ID.
Okay, so you try to create your profile with your
Yeah, okay, I understood.
company
I haven't played.
from your company email address, right? Because
Yeah,
get benefit from there. All right, guys. Okay, so do that. Let me know. You can ping me on the WhatsApp, so we can help you if you are in the WhatsApp group. So let me know. Okay. All right, guys. If you have any other questions, please let me know, and then practice this at your home, and then let me know if you have any questions and doubt. We can discuss more. Okay. All right. See you tomorrow then. Thank you.